G'day and welcome to Let's Learn Blender. My name is Robert, and in this episode we are going to be taking a look at selecting things in Blender. So let's start by launching Blender. Now, as we saw in the last episode, we looked at this, we looked at the splash screen, but we didn't really do anything else. So in this video, I'm just going to quickly go over selecting things, because without being able to select anything, you're going to have a bit of trouble using the tool. So let's get started. I'm just going to click off this splash screen into this thing here. Now this is where we're going to be today. It is called the 3D view. I think they also call it a 3D window. And you will see that there is a grid, a really boring looking grey background, and three things. There's this thing here, and this thing here. This orange outline, this yellow outline, means that this thing here, which is a cube, I mean we can tell it's a cube, is selected. If I left click on this light here, you'll see that this little thing has moved to it. That guy there is called the 3D cursor. And I'm just going to click over here to get it out of the way. Blender doesn't use left click to select things. They have a very reasonable reason for doing this, is because they want you to be able to use your left click for performing all sorts of other actions without accidentally selecting something. Blender uses right click to select. So if I right click on this thing here, you'll see that it has turned orange or yellow, and now the cube is no longer selected. If I right click on this guy here, which is a camera, you'll see that it has turned orange and is now selected. If I want to select more than one object at a time, I hold shift and click on another object. You'll see that my cube here has a yellowy orange, a bright yellow highlight, and the camera has a dark orange highlight. That's because the currently active object is the cube, but the camera is still selected. Now that's important in other operations, which we'll get to eventually, but the last thing you clicked on will be called the active selected object. So I'm going to also select my lamp. Okay, see how the lamp is now the active selected object, and the cube and the camera, while they're still selected, are not the active selected object. What if I want to deselect everything? You're probably going all like, well, I'm just going to click off here. Nope, I'm right clicking and nothing is happening. I just accidentally started moving things, so I'm just going to press escape and cancel that operation. So if I want to deselect everything, you press A on the keyboard. And there you go, everything is now selected. If I want to select everything, provided absolutely nothing is currently selected, pressing A will select absolutely everything. So the final selection I want to show you is box select. Now if I just press B right now, B on the keyboard, you'll see these lines appear, and they're just to help me align it. So I'm going to move my mouse up here, click and hold the left mouse button, and drag a box down over the light and the cube. And you'll see nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? Because we've already got stuff selected. You don't need to reselect it. So I'm going to deselect everything, box select again, click and drag over, and there you go. The lamp is the active selection, the box is the non-active selection. Actually, I want to find out if I box select in the other direction. Nah, it's the lamp will be the active. I'm not sure how it decides what becomes the active when you box select, but I do know that box selecting will add to the selection, rather than replacing the entire selection. Okay, I'm just going to deselect everything, close Blender, and it's going to ask if I want to save my changes. I don't really want to do that, so I'm just going to exit Blender, click OK, and there we have it. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any feedback, any suggestions about the quality of this video, if I didn't explain anything good enough, please let me know in the comments and I will see if I can fix that. Well, until next time, see ya!